Hey Cricketers, welcome back to my channel. So about a week ago, I posted a video. The video was called How I Made $705 in my first month in business. I was blown away with all of the amazing comments from you guys. You seem to really enjoy it and you want to learn more. So I'm happy to share that information with you and help you grow your Cricut businesses even better. I have a few years of experience running a Cricut business. I know which projects work for me and maybe they'll work for you too. You know, this is some top secret information. Most businesses don't go and share all of their best money making ideas. And I'm giving away all of this information for free. All I ask in return is that you like my channel, subscribe, turn on notifications. As my 4-year-old little Barrett says, teamwork makes the dream work. Keep the support coming and I'll keep making the videos. So this is my old Cricut Excel spreadsheet. My last video we focused on September 2018. Now we're in October 2018. So we're going to be looking at everything from here to November. If I get enough people commenting, tell me more in the comments again. Like last video, I'll make another video talking about what sold in November. I absolutely love reading the comments from you guys. In my last video about the new design space update about automatic font kerning, I told you guys that if you comment on my video within the first 24 hours, I will randomly choose a subscriber to win a free Cricut blank. I entered all the names into an automatic name picker and Washer37 was the winner. Thank you all for your beautiful words. I kind of love talking about business stuff. I think it's so fun to go back and look at what sold good and what didn't. So in October, I started selling some new projects. The first thing on my October spreadsheet is a frame redo. So if you saw it in my last video, I made that really awesome decal frame where I took the photo of the 4 girls holding hands and I made it into an SVG. Well, when the girl came to pick up the frame, she accidentally put it in the back of her minivan and broke it in my driveway. So I had to redo the frame. She paid me again for the redo, which was nice because the amount of work that went into weeding and transferring and just making that whole project, I had to go back to the store a half hour away, get a new frame. It was just a very unfortunate incident, but we resolved it and everybody was happy in the end. The next few sales I had after that were called Monogram Frames. You can see that there was different price points. Some of them were $25 and some of them were $30. I'm going to go back to my old business page and go through the photos and show you what these frames looked like. So these were the personalized monogram frames that I was selling. The cheap one started at $25 and then I had a better frame that I sold for $35. The $25 version was an 8x10 frame. The $35 version was an 11 by 13 inch frame. Both of these frames I got at Michael's. This frame is the cheaper of the two. I can't remember how much it cost in the store. It was so long ago, but it was not very expensive. I want to say maybe $6 for the frame. This one I just put a piece of cardstock in the back of it. If you are wondering where to get really nice split monogram designs, I would recommend Creative Fabrica. You can go over to the search button and type in split monogram, and then all kinds of really nice designs will come up. Sometimes I think it helps to add SVG at the end of your search. And from here you can find all kinds of really nice designs. You can also search by bundles. So let's do split monogram SVG bundle and see what comes up. So this will get you the whole alphabet. It's usually cheaper this way. The reason that I always recommend this website as opposed to some other ones is because I love how they have the commercial license. If you want to sell things with your Cricut, you need a commercial license. This will keep you from getting sued. So you can find all kinds of really nice ones. Like this whole bundle right here is only 90 cents. So find a split monogram that you like and then you can go from there. Another thing that I love about Creative Fabrica is they have subscription options. So you can come over to the subscription tab and you can see there's several different options. I subscribe to the All Access plan, which gives you everything on their website. I'll leave a link in my description so you can see if that's something that you are interested in. So like I said, there's 2 different frames that I was selling. This was the cheaper of them, and then I also had an upgrade. This is what my more expensive frame looked like. This photo is also a great example of why it's important to take really nice photos of your products. This is a photo that I had taken by leaning the frame on the floor against a door. And then I had paid my friend to take some really nice pictures for me for my website, and her pictures came out so much better. So that was my picture compared to hers. Hers looks way better. So whatever it is that you're selling, make sure you have amazing photos. That is probably the most important thing. This new frame that I had found was better for so many reasons. So this frame is actually a magazine holding frame. It has 2 panes of glass instead of 1. And the reason that was so awesome was because I could place the Oracle 651 vinyl onto the glass, and then I could put another layer of glass over it. So then people couldn't touch it and feel the vinyl. And another reason that's so important is because with a glass picture, like sometimes you're gonna wanna clean it if it gets dusty or fingerprints. When you try to clean Oracle 651 vinyl with like Windex and a paper towel, sometimes I would get little fuzzies that would stick to the vinyl, and those are like impossible to get off. So by using this frame that had 2 panes of glass, my customers could clean their frame so much easier, and I could guarantee that this would last forever. It's not gonna get ruined. Or the other one, it probably would get ruined if they're gonna wipe it down often with a paper towel. This frame was also better because it's bigger. Like I said, the other one was an 8x10. This one is an 11x13. You can go back to my spreadsheet and we can see that I sold quite a lot of these monogram frames. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I sold 10 of these monogram frames. And at first, I had done $25 and $30, but because I was getting so many sales, I decided to charge more for the larger frames. I upped it to $35. So if I make more of these videos in November, December, January, you'll see when the price changed. If you're getting so much business that you can't keep up with it, don't be afraid to raise your prices. I like that I was able to have 2 different price points, so then when I advertised, I could advertise the cheaper one to kind of get their attention, and then once I was communicating with them, I said, hey, I have 2 options. This is a lesser one, this is a more expensive one, and this is why I like the more expensive one better. And more often than not, people would pick the large one. So the large one in here was all the $30 ones. So we can see that I got quite a lot of the large ones. I made so much money selling these monogram frames for the first few months in my business. I'd say the monogram frames and the elephants were definitely my best sellers. The elephants continued to be really good sellers in October. For some reason, I had a free blue one here. I don't know, maybe that was for one of my friends, but I was just keeping track of inventory. I had made a bib that went with the elephant. So like I mentioned in some of my other business videos, it's always important to upsell and have add-ons. And that's what I did with the monogram frames and the elephants. The monogram frame had an upcharge option and the elephant had an add-on bib. I also made some wedding tags. This was made with cardstock. Somebody reached out to me because they were getting married and they were trying to make some DIY wedding gift favors. What they did was they were having candied apples on their tables for a fall wedding. I was getting ready for a craft fair when I was making these, so I made a whole bunch of them. It is a whisk filled with Hershey Kisses and a gift tag, and it said, "We whisk you a Merry Kissmas." I liked it because it's generic enough to give to anyone, and it was only $5, so it's great for teachers, aunts, uncles, grandparents, neighbors, the mailman, like all those random people that you want to give something to, but don't know what, and you don't want to spend a fortune on. It's just a cute little thoughtful gift. And it doesn't cost hardly any money to make. And I remembered whatever ones that I didn't sell at my craft fair, I just gave away to the kids in my daughter's classroom. And what I also did with these was I took my business card and I put it inside the bag for all the kids in the class. And that's just another way to market yourself. Focus on the people in your community so that you don't have to fight with everybody on Etsy. The thing about owning a Cricut business is you usually have to spend money to make money. You don't make the money right away, you have to make the product and then sell it. And advertising yourself is just as important as making the product. You can pay for advertising by using like the Facebook advertising tool. That one's really great because you can target your audience. But like with this, I just liked it because it was personal. It was a way to give a cute little gift to all the kids in the class. Of course, they like chocolate. And then the parents get home and it's like, oh, look at this cute little thing made by one of the moms. And oh, look, they make custom gifts. So it was such an easy way to expand my following and expand my business. I had also made some bridesmaid glasses, probably for the same customer who ordered the gift tags. If you're trying to niche down and you just want to focus on one industry, the wedding is a great industry to focus on. Wow! That's awesome! Whoa! Good job!
That was a puzzle word.
Wow, come here, let's put this in the video. So Sierra just got home from school and she earned a super special award called a Pause Award.
Winner.
And what is this for?
It's for health.
And how do you get it?
Actually, PE.
So were you super healthy or active? How do you earn this?
She's the best.
You're just the best? Well, high five, girlfriend. Good job. Keep up the good work. Yay, Sierra!
I got 2 stickers on it too.
Go in the comments and say, congratulations, Sierra. Do you love reading the comments?
Yes.
I put that up on the fridge.
Shut the door all the way too.
Very proud of you.
Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, wine glasses. So I was selling gifts. Okay, yeah, niche down. So the wedding industry is a great industry to focus on. There's so many different things that you can make for a wedding. So think back to when you got married. Like you have to do invitations. You can make wedding invitations with a Cricut. You have to buy favors for your bridal party. So all your bridesmaid, all your groomsmen. Back when I got married, I didn't have a Cricut yet. So I went on Etsy and I bought all the stuff that I can now make myself. So I had beer glasses that were etched. You can do that now with etching cream and a stencil. My bridesmaids got wine glasses. You can do the same thing. You can make custom wine glasses with your Cricut, just like I did for that order. These are the bridal party wine glasses that I made. They were just wine glasses from the dollar store. I put names on them with gold Oracle 651 vinyl. And at the time I was still playing around with how to take photos. I didn't know if I should stack them or how to do it. I like to show my customers how you can buy these little mini wine glasses and put them in it. It just makes the gift more complete and really cute. Some other things that I started selling in October were these don't knock signs. It looks like I had 1, 2, 3 of these signs. These were made from dollar store dry erase boards. This is what it said: please don't knock, baby is sleeping, you wake it, you take it. Now this was only the 2nd month into my business and I was still getting into a routine. At the time I was just having people come to my house to pick up items. I wasn't going out and meeting them because I just had way too many sales and I had sleeping babies and it was annoying to just try to meet up with people and have them not show up and things like that. So that was my reasoning behind even making these signs. It was more personal. And then when people would come over, they would laugh. They loved them. I got so many compliments on these and that led to more sales. Anybody who would buy an elephant, I would say, oh, I see you're having a new baby. Check out this sign that I make for your front door. It was nice in the first one because I left the time space blank. I just had the word to on it and then they could use their dry erase marker to put the times in. So this was a $1 dry erase board that I flipped for $10. And I also had a Papa mug for $15. I went through my pictures and I couldn't find a picture of that mug either, but it was on a beer mug and it was really cute. So the total for everything that I sold in October was $633. That was down a little bit from my first month in business where I made $705. But we can add up $705 and $633 and I made $1,338 my first 2 months in business with my Cricut. Like I said in my last video, this wasn't enough money to replace a full-time income. At the time, I was a stay-at-home mom to 2 babies, and I was just trying to supplement my husband's income. I wasn't relying on this to live off of. It was more of a side hustle to make more money. But I think it's awesome to see how I was able to get a lot of sales. It didn't take me years for them to come in. You can see my Cricut machine paid for itself in the first month. So that, my friends, is everything that I sold from September to October, my second month in business. You know, this is some top secret information. Most businesses don't go and share all of their best money-making ideas. And I'm giving away all of this information for free. All I ask in return is that you like my channel, subscribe, turn on notifications. All of that will ultimately help my channel grow. As my 4-year-old little Barrett says, teamwork makes a dream work. I'll help you guys if you help me. Keep the support coming and I'll keep making the videos. Thanks for watching.